Hello and welcome back to another episode of the News You Missed. This is a mini episode though, there's not much to it, but it is really important that I talk about this in an individual video rather than just a podcasty format. Check it out. So Epic Games has decided that the store is going to block your account if you happen to buy too many games too quickly. Now, I can understand where this is coming from, but we're going to just look into the story itself and then we're going to talk about it. So there's a big sale going on with Epic Games right now. Basically, it's the equivalent of what Steam does, where Steam puts a ton of games for sale and your wallet is now theirs. That's what happens. You get tons of games that you will probably never play or play only a couple times, and then they remain in your Steam library. Ask how I know, because I have over 1,000 games. Nevertheless, someday I will retire and those games will be played fully. Point is, Epic Games saw this and said, that's a good idea, we should do that with our store. And so they did. Except there's one little problem, one little issue. Via the game Revolution, Patrick Boivin recently found himself in a situation where he can't buy any more games. Basically, what ended up happening is that he bought 5 games, a whopping 5 games, from $5 to $50, and Epic Store flagged his account for possibly fraudulent activity. So you might be saying to yourself, how do we know that this is fraud? Well, Nick Chester from Epic PR confirmed with Game Revolution that this was a result of aggressive fraud rules. And, quote, if players run into this issue, they should contact player support so we can investigate. You really going to be able to get back to every single person with a ticket item like that? This is a crazy flag. The reason that this frocks off like this is because there are bots out there who will buy tons and tons and tons of keys and then sell them on other stores later on at a price to where you can still make a profit, but the game is no longer on sale. Therefore, people will say, oh, this game is 75% off on this store, I'm going to buy it from this store because it's full price right now. But when Epic Store had their sale, maybe the game was 90% off. So that means it's around 15% profit for the person who mass bought those keys. It makes a lot of sense from that viewpoint. At the same time, I think flagging a system over 5 purchases, you need to tone the system down a bit. Why not we start with like something like 50 within a minute? Does that sound a little bit better? Five's a little bit too aggressive, as I would like to put it. Anyways, long story short, if you're looking to buy games from the Epic Store, once again, the store is terrible. This is a bad store. The software itself is pretty bad too. A lot of people are alleging that it is spying on you and doing a number of very negative things. But it's your choice. You want to play Borderlands on PC, you could wait for the exclusivity to run out, get you an Xbox One X, and play it on the TV. I know, console, yeah, I know already. PC gamers are smashing their keyboards, but you get my point. It sucks. The Epic Game Store is garbage. It's terrible. It's one of the worst stores. And that's all there is to it. And this just reinforces that notion. So, will you be downloading games on the Epic Game Store? Did you just download it to get free games and or Borderlands 3? You let me know in the comments down below. And I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. I would greatly appreciate it if you would like and share the video. Let other people know that this is happening. Click that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with news stories with me. And I suppose I should get to editing this because a lot of people are going to want to know this before they start investing their hard-earned money on games just to have their account flagged for fraudulent activity.